The Texans this season, D'Amico Ryans, they are 0-5 in one-score games. Jackson, an identity, snapped a two-game losing streak with that win over the Raiders. Jacked up. Week 3, it was a 17-10 win for the Texans over the...
Combe is 1-0, so he's trying to tell his team, this is how we turn this thing around. I know it's 3 and close the door on the Houston Texans playoff chances.
It's going to be Cam Little, the Damian Pierce. Pierce has an opening, but he is spun down short of the 35-yard line. That's where he won. He has a bunch of starts, 25 of them at the quarterback position. But since C.J. Stroud has been a Texan.
But if you're looking for some hope as a Texans fan, 2-1 against Jacksonville. And something to notice for Texans fans as well.
Suffered it last week. The quick hitter to Nico Collins. Mills told us it's 11 yards.
Yeah, and looking at this matchup today, the red zone has been the issue for the Houston Texans. Worst red zone, but the fewest sacks in the NFL with only 10. Those edge rushers today are going to want to stop the run so that they can get
in the NFL. Fake the handoff. Mills steps up. Mills on the move. Sideline throw. It's handled. The question, not get it inbounds.
One down. Nope, not going to get the second. Good defense there, just helping. It's comfortable pass to Nico Collins to get him in a rhythm and get your quarterback off to a comfortable start.
Look at the ones, the game plan built around his strengths and maybe some of the things that he's had success doing in the past. Arian Jones, turnover. Houston, Jacksonville living up to the scouting report early.
Many recently, but boy, what a start against a backup quarterback to try and crush that confidence out. But just a beautiful job reading and reacting. Horrible start for the Houston.
Jarian Jones, in his second year from Florida State, a third-round draft pick, gets the party.
And now Liam Cohen and the offense are going to go out there and try and capitalize. You have your normal first 15, but sometimes in a...
Lawrence has ETN behind him, his former college teammate at Clemson. The handoff. Numbers are not eye-popping by any stretch offensively, but it is a new system, and it's one that Trevor Lawrence has said he's really...
And how much he's had to learn. There's cans, there's checks, there's all these different things at the line of scrimmage. He's in charge of the entire offense.
Shotgun formation on a 2nd and 7. Lawrence. Bullock with a sliding attempt along the sideline. Incomplete. Johnny Munt
reads the outbreaker, goes towards the sidelines, just can't hang on to it. Show down here in Houston, and they're going to need to be once again today.
So this is a Lawrence. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. Will Anderson Jr.
Will Anderson, off this side of your screen over here, you'll see he's just going to do a simple rip move right around the edge. He was hand hitting the elbow of Trevor Lawrence.
Cam Little, 68-yard field goal, the longest in NFL history. This is a 55-yard attempt. Little, penalty marker at the 37-yard line. Our referee today, 22. Currently points on the board.
Personal, an automatic first down.
So take the point off the board to Nico Autry, who has made a thing now for Jacksonville.
This really does. The Houston defense stood up to it, held him to a field goal, and you talked about the block he knows how to use, but this technique seems to have gone a little too far on the protected snapper.
22-yard line.
In the middle of the screen here, it's just that center is protected. You can't go in there and hit him in the header. Now the defense has to go back out and try and stand up once again.
So new life here for the Jaguars. Tackle inside the 15. That's a gain of 8. Brought down by E.J. Speed.
Percentage, which is second worst in the NFL. Now, he admits part of that's on him, and then obviously they have 30 drop defense. They need to be a little bit better in the red zone. They're great everywhere, but something to work on.
They're going Wildcat here up the middle and fooled nobody. No gain on the play. Let's check in with Evan.
Yeah, and JJ's point is a good one. It's a touchdown they've allowed in the red zone. He said they might not have been happy with me, but as good as they've been, as much as we've talked about them,
that's that we haven't been covering, guys. It's just they're making a play. And at the end of the day, somebody has to make a play.
Running play doesn't get there. ETN stopped for no gain by Danielle Hunter.
Out the field goal team here. Zone read, Danielle Hunter not fully buying that Trevor Lawrence was going to keep this one.
Coach also calls the plays for Jacksonville. So they had a field goal that was on the board, 32 yards. It's automatic. Jacksonville takes a 3-0 lead thanks to a certainly established the run, mostly in the second half. They finished with 151 rushing yards against Vegas to get that win by one score. Smith, the return man. Another turnover for the Texans.
Nightmare start for Houston.
Peel off the pile. There's a fight underneath.
Just a punch. A really well-placed punch. Field position here to try and capitalize after only getting a field goal off the first turnover.
By Miller, and Strigo jumped on top of it. Jacksonville will take
out there for what feels like the majority of this game so far, obviously, and see if they can hold them to a field goal.
Little shake and bake move from ETN. Picks up 3 yards on the play. Good block for move to that left guard position. Cleveland out with knee and ankle trouble for Jacksonville. When we asked D'Amico Ryans about Petrie, he said, yeah, we got to change things.
He said we have to, that Jalen Petrie brings.
2nd down and 7. Keep it on the ground. ETN driving to get the 11-yard gain going right up the gut.
A great job by the Jacksonville offensive line creating a hash. He's able to cut back. And that's a big chunk against this Texans D.
Jacksonville trying to cash in. To the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup.
And Liam Cohen talked. And so down here on the goal line, you'd imagine he's going to lean on that offensive line again to try and punch this one. Their defense after in terms of toughness and tenacity.
They go jumbo here with Edoga. But man, Jacoby Myers, touchdown. Flag is down.
There's a lot going on.
55.
Down. Edoga, the guilty party on the false start.
Early, and ref spots it. Takes away the Jacoby Myers first touchdown.
These have been an issue for Jacksonville this season. Lawrence sets, throws, it's through the hand.
It's yet another drop for that Jacksonville team who's had percentage 59%, 32nd in the NFL. Those drops certainly don't help.
From the 7.
Watch these edges. Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson Jr.
If the end zone, it's handled. Parker Washington. Fantastic grab for the touchdown.
Closer look and see if he slapped that second foot down. It looks like he might have. Incredible job going up for the ball. What a job tapping that right foot. This will be a great angle at it.
Ironically, heck of a grab.
The body control, the strength to be able to get that foot back in bounds and tapped.
Has worked so hard to learn every wide receiver position to make himself more valuable with that next man up.
Have good coverage. They have 2 guys right there, but somebody made a play, and it was Jacksonville.
And it has been. Lawrence told us he trusts Washington. He knows how versatile he is. Jacksonville has got the lead in Houston. We're back with continue to serve. Visit NFL.com/salute to learn more about the NFL's impact with its salute to Noel and Berrios deep. This will be Berrios for the Texans. For Jacksonville, it was gloomy for the Jaguars last season. 4 wins. They had 9 for this franchise. Coming into today, 5 wins, 15 takeaways, already have 2.
But obviously already 2 here today, clearly getting back to those turnover ways.
One of 2 wins, Gardeck. And a loss of 3.
Dennis Gardeck off the edge. They're trying to kick him out. It's too far underneath it. Just too fast for the pulling guard. So
Trevor Lawrence, of course, with the flowing locks. It's been part of his trademark. Shot very close to a first down. Just short. Trayvon Walker with a tackle. 12.
For Chicago, 7-0. And look, it's snowing in Chicago. Football weather.
It's going to turn, which it is in many parts of the country. Marks is still down after that. Use his speed.
yeah, D'Amico Ryans talked about trying to get him out on the edge. Physical, run it between the tackles, run it in on the goal line. I think they might be realizing that.
Down. The running back, Woody Marks, did get up on his own. Steps in on a 3rd and 1. They give it to the veteran, and he picks up the first down. Out near midfield, concussion. He's not the only player that the Texans are missing on that offensive line. No Ed Ingram, no Titus Howard, and stepping into that spot, had that opening drive interception.
Yeah, Jones filling in very nicely, getting himself comfortable on the first drive, guys.
Mills slings it on a short pass to Christian Kirk. He is the former Jaguar.
Is in this offense right now. This is a progression-based offense, which means you're looking at your first read. If it's not there, you're moving for those second, third looks longer down the field if that first one's open.
2nd down and 7. Mills short. The catch is made by Chubb for 5 yards.
And he's going to have his way right here with City So. Pressures Davis Mills and then takes a big hit into the team sacks.
Second man in was Strigo, who put the hit on Mills after the pressure from Armstead. Throw it to the sideline, and it's caught by Schultz, former college teammates at Stanford. And that's
Davis Mills, like you said, Ian, finds his former Stanford teammate. He said they eat lunch together every at his buddy and say he's not necessarily beating a lot of people with speed out there.
He didn't mention it.
Feels comfortable.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's where you can go next level. New set of downs. Marks is back in. The penalty marker feels like it's coming back. 5-yard gain.
Offense number 57, 10-yard penalty, first down.
Fisher right here, the extra offensive lineman. There's just going to be an inside move, and he doesn't handle it well. Grabs the inside.
This season, fewest in the NFL. It's certainly been a topic of conversation among the defenders on this team.
Then it puts you in bad positions, but make no mistake, defensive linemen want sacks.
Swing pass, Knoll, and it's behind the line. It's the 41.
Is my guess. I think we had a receiver on the
sideline.
Pass interference.
Find out exactly what they wanted to do.
2nd down.
This is what you're going to see, the block downfield. That's just the ball in the air. Here.
So it was Nico Collins who was trying to create some extra space. 2nd and 21. Mills. And the fans have not liked what they've seen so far. That's a loss of 5.
Division opponent. They have a chance to sweep you for the first time since 2017. You know that any turnovers early, you drop a snap. There's just not a lot of reason for confidence right now, and you just got to give these.
Mills, 3rd and forever. He's going to run, gets back some of the yards, but he's chucked down. 7-yard gain, and Houston will punt it. 5. Team has made the playoffs each of Ryan's first 2 years as a head coach. Ryan, for his team, has been eyes forward, go out and hunt. Parker watching the defensive column, but even that, D'Amico Ryan said, we got to do more.
Yeah, there's quite the clear contract, playoffs or finish with a losing record.
Jacksonville takes over, fake the handoff. Lawrence is on to handle himself throughout this week, jumping into this situation. He's known as a pro's pro to begin with. Teammates, what you're all about.
Yeah, the first thing people talk about is he catches everything, which is exactly what this Jacksonville 5% of our entire offense down. Didn't come out of the huddle wrong once. Didn't miss a single play in practice.
Major speed at 5'9", 206, picks up 6 yards.
Isaiah Williams, 74 yards to the house. Jets, first team with a punt return and kick return for a touchdown in the...
All right, special teams highlights.
That's one way to do it against a great defense in Cleveland.
To Toon. Picks up 5. Al Shire with the tackle.
Brown on a crosser opening up, but he elected to take the safe, smart move, which is something that he talked to us about yesterday. But that was a good play design there, and they might come back to it, seeing how open Brown was.
They do not have to snap it.